Whoa. Right, let's get you perched. A long time since I've done a live. Let's get everybody perched. See what I'm doing as well. Let's get some live chat up. See if anyone rocks up. Tortoise, you better not poo on my rug. I will be most displeased. I wonder if anyone's going to come and have a cup of tea with me. I really need to wash my hair. The most innocent one ever. Hello, that's an interesting name. Long time no see. Were you called the most innocent one ever before? Toasty up. Hello, hello. Coffee for you. Okay. I only do tea, but you're very welcome to grab yourself. Oh, hello. A coffee. What's happened? You've gone for a wonk. Oh, it's Harry. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I didn't know you'd had a name change. It has been a long time since I've done a live stream. But I've kind of written off this morning. It's been, well, I slept through the whole thing, if I'm honest. Totally slept through the whole thing. So I decided to write it off and just do a live stream. I have not done a live stream in a very long time. Why am I struggling so much to get this camera to sit here? Sorry, people. That'll have to do. So how is everybody? What are we all up to on this lovely Friday morning? It's looking very wet out there for me. I thought we'd done with the rain, and in actual fact, there's a huge, great big grey sheet of yuck coming over. Start of summer. Oh, wow. Okay, yes, send that our way, please, because I could really do with some sun. Yeah. I'm missing the sun. Definitely missing the sun. Come on, chat. Where have you gone? Mange too. Hello, Dave. How are you? How's things? I have not done a live stream in a very long time, and I thought I'd just pop on and say hello to everybody. Yeah, I totally slept in. I woke up. Grant McIntosh. Hello, hello. David. Hello. How are you? How's things up in Scotland? It's flipping wet and horrible here. Yeah, it's really weird. I woke up to see the boys out, and then I thought, well, I'll have a lay-in. I'm having a lazy day. I didn't go to work. Don't blame me either. Have a lazy day. And then I woke at 9:50 and thought, oh, that was a good lay-in. I'll get up in a minute. I'll just stretch and what have you. Next thing I know, it was 11:30, and I've literally slept the whole morning away. But thankfully, I did a lot of the cleaning yesterday and hoovering and stuff, so I've written today off. 10:20 p.m. and you've had no dinner. Oh dear. You need to go get yourself some food then. Getting ready for a donder. Wet and cold. Yeah. We're thinking, Jackie and I, we keep saying this, we want to do another one of the Ridgeway walks because we've literally got 2 walks left to do. But we've seen pictures of the Ridgeway, and it is literally a muddy swamp. On the bits that are not paved, which is most of it, it's a muddy swamp. Especially with the tractors going over it, they're just, they're churning it up even more, which is their right, it's their track, but, their fields all around it. But it is going to make walking very difficult. But we kind of want to get Sundays done regardless of the weather. But now Jackie's car is in pieces. So it depends on her car, really. And whether or not we have, torrential downpour, because we won't do it in torrential. It was a farm sim stream, then Green Bay Watch Wacky, then Cab 7 went live, and oh, literally, you've got so many people going live that you're like flicking between streams. I like that. Hi, Bunny. How are you? Oh, this tea's going down far too quickly. Could really do with a minion here to come and top it up, but my minions are all at school. What can you do? I have to make my own tea, right? So how are we doing for Christmas? Am I allowed to mention that word? What, we've got 3 weeks? Oh, Bunny, you're still not well. Sorry to hear that. Kettle's on. If you wouldn't mind a top up, please. That would be great. Yeah. I suddenly realised the tortoise is butting my foot. I suddenly realised I don't think I've got Jackie a present yet. Well, I have got her something, but not a main thing. I've got some bits. So disorganised this year. Normally, I'm on the ball. Everyone's presents are bought, wrapped, and up in the loft by October. You know, I'm on the ball. And this year, the shopping part of it, I've been rubbish with. Really rubbish. And I love Christmas. I mean, you lot know I love Christmas. Dee Dee, hello. Oh, hello, In-Yard Homestead. How are you? Thank you so much for commenting on my videos. And I'm enjoying coming over and checking out your videos, I have to say. What time is it for you over there? Well, I don't know what the time difference is between here and Australia. Oh, it's so nice to have Dee Dee in. I haven't had Dee Dee for ages. We do miss you, Dee Dee. I miss Mike's streams when we all get together and have that chat. I really miss Mike's streams. Put the jug on. We'll have a long stream. Why not? Yeah, just put the jug on. I do actually have someone coming to knock on my door at some point over lunchtime. So I might have to vanish quickly to answer the door, and you'll just have to entertain yourselves while she does that. But I want an Alexa. How about that? Hi, Amjad. I want an Alexa. And I know I've got one upstairs, but I haven't got one downstairs. And so I thought it'd be really nice to have the Alexa in the kitchen, and then I can listen to music and stuff. So 8:23 p.m. Oh, okay. Oh, so you must be in the same place as what have you called yourself now? The most innocent one ever. He said it was 20 something. So glad you're human. Your Christmas is all up in the air. Oh, Pebbles, why is your Christmas all up in the air? I haven't seen a video from you guys for ages. If this is the Pebbles I'm thinking of. How is everyone? Okay, what have I missed? What have I missed? Amjad's come in. I said hello to Amjad, didn't I? Well, yeah, colds linger. That's the problem, Bunny. Excellent. I can't wait to see you guys, David. It's going to be fun to see you guys over Christmas. Alexa's the only relationship you have at the moment. Well, she doesn't listen to you. Well, she doesn't listen to me anyway. But she doesn't answer you back either. I'm not Chuck. Hello, Charles. How are you? It's Friday, so yeah, I don't work Fridays, and I thought I'd do a live stream. How are you, Charles? I haven't spoken to you in ages. There's a lot of you here I haven't spoken to in ages. I've heard some very good stuff. I've already got one upstairs, to be honest. She's already... I've already got one upstairs, so... I've got nothing to hide. Regularly allowing me to cook. Yes, Dee Dee. How's the Christmas dinner plans going on? What are you cooking? Are you doing turkey or are you going for something else? You're in Western Australia. Okay. So nice and warm where you are then. Not flipping freezing like here. Should run away as well then, Dee Dee. Oh, a different Pebbles. Radio, not the Pebbles I was thinking of. What happened to that Pebbles? Anyway, Pebbles, how are you? I'm trying to catch up with your chit chat. They need to run from possible death. I'm sure your cooking can't be that bad, Dee Dee. I mean, you know, you've survived all these years without killing yourself. I'm sure it can't be that bad. Caroline B. Hello, hello. Morning, afternoon. Oh, I suppose it is afternoon, isn't it? Oh, my clock's on the wonk. That looks really weird. I think it must be coming up to 12:30. Is that right? 12:30? Ooh, a crown with sprouts. Love sprouts. We actually cheat. We don't go for the big turkey and stuff because there's only myself, Lee, and the boys. And we don't have a big house and we don't have more than one fridge. And it is a fridge freezer. So, you know, it's half and half. And trying to store anything gets quite tricky. So we've gone into Aldi, and we've done this the last few years in various supermarkets. We've gone and got like the crown or a joint or something that's got the stuffing in the middle. It's got the meat and cheated a bit. Because the other thing is, I want to enjoy sitting down and doing presents with the boys and Lee. Then I need to crack on with dinner, and then we need to go out to my parents. So I don't want to have a whole lot of faffing. And then I do all the veg the night before. So like I prep all the carrots, the sprouts. I even cheat with the roast potatoes now. I know some of you say that's terrible, but I do cheat with the roast potatoes. And it's the one time when I will eat potatoes, because they are one of the things with wheat and potatoes, they give me tummy ache. But I will have potatoes, roast potatoes with my Christmas dinner, because you can't not have roast potatoes. So yeah, we do cheat a bit. We actually picked up from Aldi yesterday a 2-meter long pigs in blankets. How cool is that? So that's in the freezer, waiting for Christmas Day. And we picked up a turkey. So there was a turkey Wellington. That looked really nice. That got crispy bacon and stuff over the top of it, but it got like a sprout thing going on inside it on the top under the skin. Lee's very averse to sprouts, so we didn't get that one. We went for one that's double stuffed, so it's got stuffing in 2 different layers, and it's like a pork and fruity stuffing inside the turkey joint. So that's what we've gone for. Oh, hello, Dave. How are you? Weirdly enough, one man is Whippet Dave, because there seems to be a few of them on here. You were in a dream that I had last night. It was a really random dream about being at a camp event, but it was kind of based at like a Butlins type thing. It was really weird, and all sorts of weird things were happening. For some reason I was camping in my Zafira that I used to have, not in Spog, and it got damaged. And yeah, you were there. I can't remember. You were just sort of sat chatting, but you were there. It's nice, isn't it, to know people think about you? Right, what's going on? I've missed loads of chat because I got carried away. Yes, old school. Oh, they got a new channel. That's why I don't know where they are. Right. Okay, that's good, because I was wondering where they were. Okay, let's go back to the bit where I've missed because I was chit-chatting. Okay, who have we got? Oh my goodness, I've missed so much. Okay, Dave came in. Nana Cat, hello. Old School is back, new channel. Right, thank you. I need to find the link for that. Oh, give me the link. Thank you very much. Skipping water, yeah, with pebbles. I'm good, thank you, Amjad. How are you? It's 12:30. It is 12:30. Warm, all right. We've had 40. Oh, that just sounds lovely. Oh, hello, Kev. How's things? Kev, it's not morning, I'm afraid. Not quite. Nice, smooth, rounded pebbles. Skim well. Pip, in case we don't catch you beforehand, have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, and you. I appreciate that. Who else have we got? Will it ever stop raining? Oh, I know, right? I am so sick and tired of this rain. Jackie and I've been trying to go for this Ridgeway walk, and it has just been a flipping nightmare. We've had to cancel about the last 3 just because the track is pretty lethal. And we want to get it finished. We've been doing it over a year, and we want to get it done. You always cook your meat Christmas Eve. That's actually not a bad idea. Less to do on the day. Thought you two were doing something good. Oh, have I gate crashed Kathy's? Does she start at 1? Well, 1 my time. Have I gate crashed Kathy? That's terrible of me. No, we're not doing something together, but we should. We do Christmas dinner. Don't know about this year because Dad's supposed to go back to hospital. Oh, that's a shame. Hello, Brian. How are you? How's things? Who have I missed? Got the new channel name. Yummy. Oh, do you know what? I'm really looking forward to the whole Christmas dinner. Amjad's got a day off, has he? It's the Dave stream. There are a lot of Daves in my stream today. Camp or camping? It was not camping. It was like camp meetup type thing, but it was at a Butlins type. It was weird. Don't tell people about our dreams. Sorry, I'm sorry. Were you in it too? Did you have the same dream as me? Were you talking to me? How weird would that be? That would be really cool. Like telecommunicate in our sleep to people. Save on phone bills, wouldn't it? You miss so much because you talk too much. Yes, I do. Do you have a problem with that? I could just sit here silently and that would be really boring, wouldn't it? Okay, should we just sit here in silence? Is that better? Is it? I don't think so. Right, where were we? Okay, people stop typing so I can catch up. Whoa, I'm making you all sick with my wobbling. Everyone's good. Jump on the like button. Yes, please. That'd be great. Had a bad dream. Punched the nightstand. Ouch. No, you don't want to do things like that. 6:30 in the morning. I'm so late getting up. Oh my god, that hour doesn't usually exist in my house. Captain Jack Scrapper. Hello. We're just talking amongst ourselves and only half listening. Yeah, people. It's probably best actually. I do talk a lot of twaddle. Yes, good job you didn't punch her. Lee has elbowed me in the face before. That wasn't very pleasant. It's 12:30 and I haven't gotten sorted. Oh, okay, she's not live yet. Good. Am I going to Quirky? No, and this is the thing. Well, it's on my mum's birthday weekend and we always get together. So I'm not doing Quirky. The other thing is, if I'm honest, these big things terrify me a bit because one-on-one or in a very small group, I'm like this. I'm chatty and I'm bubbly and I'm outgoing. But the minute I'm in a bigger group of people, it's going to make me sound like I want to be center of attention, and I'm not. Far from it. But I get forgotten about. I just vanish into ether. Bigger characters appear. And I'm not a big enough character to get in on the conversation. And I end up just sitting there, listening to everybody with kind of zero character going on. And all the bigger, louder characters kind of end up running the show kind of thing. And I end up being very on the outskirts and don't ever then feel like I'm part of a big group. It's been like that all my life. In small groups, I'm fine. In big groups, I just become nothing and I just fade off into the background. It does sound a bit like I want to be center of attention, and I do not want to be center of attention because I also hate being center of attention, she says, while she's doing a live stream where she's actually running the live stream. That's a bit weird, isn't it? But do you know what I mean? I'm not a loud, gregarious, outgoing person. And I always worry about the jokes that I make, whether they're going to be too offensive, whether if I tease somebody, they're going to take it the wrong way, or, you know. So I end up not saying things. And then sometimes when I do say things, it goes wrong. So I end up kind of becoming a bit of an introvert. So these really big meetups, I don't think I would do very well at, if I'm honest. Right, where was I? I've gone off on a tangent again, haven't I? I was back with Pebbles. How am I doing Quirky? So the answer is no. Hi, Time Chaser. How are you? Oh, HW100, you're here too. Hello. I had a dream that one day all the house dwellers and van dwellers live in harmony. They should do. Do they not? Do they not? Well, I suppose some of them don't. They don't want you parking outside their house. Rain, what's that? Yeah, you probably haven't had it for a while. I was actually looking at your, like, is it hydroponic setup with the water pumping around and the plants and the fish? And I was like, that looks so cool. I would love that in my garden. How are those bath bombs? Do you know what, Brian? I am so grateful for that really generous gift. I'm so, to you and Kathy, but you paying for them to be sent. I mean, that was not cheap. And I am loving them. I tell you what, I have never had a bath bomb quite like Kathy's. They literally make your bath water like silk. And I'm not saying that because she's a friend. I was like, I put the bath bomb in and went, oh my goodness, like literally like silk, sitting in a bath of silk. And I am savouring them because I don't want to use them all up. So I'm going for a bit of bubble bath one time, one of my cheaper, kind of not so, more generic bath bombs. And then I go for a Kathy one when I know I've got no rush and I can savour it. I did make the mistake of putting one of her steamers because during transit, something exploded in the box. One of the bath bombs came apart in the box. And I will be honest, it popped open and some of the labels got a bit destroyed. And so the two things that were shower steamers that were menthol, I thought it was a broken bath bomb that had popped in half. So I threw both bits into the bath and it was only little, but oh my goodness, that was interesting. It was menthol in my bath and it started low down in the bath and then slowly the menthol rose. And I said, I feel a bit weird. And then it was like, I feel really quite weird, if you catch my drift. And then I was like, this bath is really hot, but I'm actually very cold. And then I was like, the menthol hit me and it was very interesting. I didn't stay in the bath very long, I have to say, on that occasion. It was interesting. So don't put steamers in the bath, is what I'm saying. But thank you so much. They're just lovely. I'm really enjoying them. Now, where was I? Oh God, I'm so far back. How are those bath bombs? Okay. Been told we're having mother-in-law for Christmas dinner. I'm sure she doesn't taste that good. Can't we have turkey while I get everyone else? There you go. Got very similar humour. No, Pippa, don't do that. Oh, what did I do? After Camper Van Tales. Hello, Daryl. I'm assuming Keith's at work. Miss Pip. Yeah, Miss Pip. Well basted. Yeah, you got to make sure that mother-in-law's well basted. Small Adventures. Hello. Good morning, Pippa. I can't stay. Get the boy ready for school and the wife ready for work. Time of day. Thank you. I appreciate that. Paul. Hello, Paul. You've come in and I haven't said hello to you yet. It's going to be a dreary day. It's a dreary day here. It's disgusting. Going to cancel off-grid. We think we're going to cancel off-grid for the same reason, Pip. Is it getting too big? Is that what you're talking about? Too big? Yeah. It's just, I'm not a big groups people. And off-grid is the same weekend as Quirky, isn't it? And I can't do it because it's the same weekend as my mum's birthday. So I can't even do that one. Everyone's chatting. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Hello, lover. You've probably gone back to work, but hello. My man was in. He's probably gone again. Sitting and listening to everyone. And I don't mind sitting and listening to everybody else. But sometimes I want to chat. And I'm just really not good at doing that on big scale things. I'm not a groups people. Kind of big group like Miss Canadian Scrappers live stream last week. 6 people on the screen all talking at once. Sounded like yeah. Yeah, see, I can't do these. I could do 1 or 2 people doing a live stream at the same time, but not loads. Oh, yes, please. I'll have a cookie, bunny. Definitely raining here. Oh, Kat, you've got rain as well. You're off. So glad I get to catch you. Thank you. You've probably gone, but thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, it has been ages since I've done a live stream. Oh, I'm sorry things have been so rough. The house phone keeps going. Anyone making me a cup of tea? I felt menthol. I did feel menthol. I should stop the beeping. Okay, people, stop typing. Just look at the forecast and maybe drive to the beach tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Dry in Yorkshire? My goodness. I'm hoping it's going to be dry on Sunday for this flipping walk we're trying to do. Oh, it's Keith's birthday tomorrow. I did not know that. I need to put that in my diary. Yeah, they do need a bit of a doggy trailer. That's going to be my job. They're going to meet me halfway down the motorway and chuck all the dogs in my van. Oh, don't be silent. Yeah. Yeah, camper fantails are collecting dogs at the moment. Yeah, too big, and we are pretty antisocial. I think that's why we enjoy kind of just meeting up for the weekend, Daryl. I think because we're very similar people, and we are very kind of like just calm, cup of tea, chat. It's the other thing, I'm not big with like boozy events. I don't go to the pub because I can't deal with people who are boozing a lot. And I imagine at these big things, there's a lot of drinking. I mean, I don't know, I might be completely wrong. But I imagine at big events, there's a lot of people drinking. And I don't know why, I've never really had a bad experience of anybody drunk, but drunk people unnerve me. Drunk people annoy me, actually, is what it is. I can spend time with someone who's a very good friend and thoroughly enjoy their company. And the minute I go out on a night out with them and they start drinking, I think they're idiots. Because they become idiots on booze. And because I'm not drinking, I'm not being an idiot with them. So I end up just looking at them thinking, you're a bloody idiot. Thankfully, they're not an idiot for the most part. But when they've been drinking, they are. And I'm like, yeah, I liked you before you were drinking. So maybe that's what it is. I don't really enjoy the company of drunk people. But I am making assumptions here because I've not been to a big event. I couldn't tell you if they were drinking. But yeah, these are my concerns. I should maybe go to one and just see how I do. May start my day seeing your happy smiling face. Oh, thanks, Kat. You're awkward in small or large groups. Oh, okay. So you like middling, or you're just awkward in general? That's me. Could be awkward in general. Back to full dog capacity. No more dogs for you then, Daryl. I think you've caught up. You hate the awkward silence. Been to Isle of Man in the camper van mega. Do you know, Isle of Man is somewhere I want to go. I've never been. Oh, Christmas through to Boxing Day. That would be good. Cup of tea and a chat is the best. Despite my obsession with whiskey, I do like a not drink a lot. Yes. Yeah, but you see, I think you have, Dave, you have like a dram. So my nan used to have a tot of whiskey every day. But that doesn't make people annoying, whereas boozy people become annoying. I'm going to upset people now, aren't I? I don't think I've got a lot of boozy people on here, have I really, to be fair? Oh, you got your Christmas tree up. I have been looking for the tree, and I think I'm going to have to get a chopped tree rather than a potted tree. And I do need to get a new tree base because my other one was flipping useless. Before I joined the RF, lots of sensible people turning into burbling idiots. That's what it is. And like I said, I've got some really lovely friends who thoroughly enjoy meeting them, having a cup of tea, having a slice of cake, going out for lunch with them, going out for an evening meal with them. I can do all of that stuff. But if they say, come down the social club, come down the pub, I really go off them. And I see a side of them I'm not keen on. And I know it's only the drunk side and it's not really them. But then I'm like, I really don't want to go out with you guys because I don't like the booze. And I mean, I will drink, and I have drunk, and I have, you know, vodka pip. I mean, it's not that I don't, but I'm not a big drinker. And it's not something I'm comfortable with as a general rule. And the older I get, the less comfortable I am with it. So I just don't ever feel the desire. I don't drink wine. I don't drink anything like that. So when people say, oh, I cannot wait to get a bottle of wine open tonight, that's me with, I can't wait for a cup of tea. But having a cup of tea doesn't turn me into an arse. And quite often, people who say, I can't wait to get home and have a few drinks, down a bottle of wine and become a bit of an arse. Sorry, I'm probably really upsetting people here. Controversial, Pip. Right, where was I? You'll never know until you go. You see, yes, Dave, that is true. I will not know until I go. So maybe I should just do a big one and try. It might be different. But just in my experience, in every walk of my life, when it's been a big group, I've become background material, hiding because, you just end up fading into the background. I don't know. Should try it in the summer. Try it in the summer. Right, where was I? Joining me on my laptop because the battery's dying. Mr. Whippet is always drunk on his vlogs. I don't think he's ever drunk on his vlogs. Should get back to decorating. Oh, you being the decorator, Daryl. Never been to Isle of Man. Sleeping bag, yes. Yeah, I do want to go and try the Isle of Man. And the Isle of Scilly and all the other isles we have. You're good at drinking. Do you turn into a blithering idiot, though? That's the question. If you can be good at drinking, that's fine. But if you become a fool afterwards, that's not so good. Hello, Stitch in Time. Hello, hello. Never drink unless I'm alone or with somebody. So you're drinking all the time then? If you're never, unless I'm alone or with somebody. Yeah, so basically you're drinking permanently. Big meetups for us get too noisy. I get what you mean, Pip. My ex was like that. Annoyed the living bunnies out of me. Treating him to a Toby breakfast. Ooh, nice. That I love Toby. I've never done their breakfast. I've only ever done their roast dinners, which are amazing. We've met lots of very nice people at events. This is the thing, and I have seen some of your big events, and it looks like everyone's having so much fun. But I just know what I'm like. See, your early meetups weren't that big, Dave. I'm talking I'm talking One Man is Whippet, Dave. When I first started watching you, you were just like maybe 4 or 5 vans, and that seemed okay. But now you're like at big events, and it's like, oh, I don't think I could do big events. Bye, Amjad. Oh, it's your wife's birthday tomorrow. Ooh, happy birthday to the wife. Hope I get to ring my bell and run. Yeah, I'm not sure. Although I looked at a memory I had that popped up on Facebook. This time last year, I was at 800 and I was pushing for my 1K subs for Christmas. And I made 1K for Christmas. I'm not sure I'm going to get to... I needed 200 subs this time last year to get to the 1K mark. I need 143 subs, I think, to get to the 2K mark. But I'm not pushing it, so I don't know if it's going to happen. It'd be a nice Christmas gift if it did. Oh, you're not really always drinking. Hello. Oh, now I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Bodhi Rain, is it? Bodhi Rain? Journey to Simplicity. Hello, hello. Homework time. Crack on, bunny. I need to try their breakfast still. I'm really sorry about this inning and outing of my focus. Is this phone? Ever since I got this phone, it does it. Oh, you can get your Yorkshire puds. Yum. We can't wait to meet up with all the other lovely guys in our special band. Yeah, can't wait for you guys to get on the road. Did my drinking apprenticeship as a commercial driver. Oh, diver, not driver. I'm not sure if diving and drinking is advised. Back. A new map just dropped. Had to check it out. What is Farm Sim? Oh, is it Farm Simulator? Ooh. Thank you. That would be very, very kind to give me a friendly shout out. I would very much appreciate that. I'm not going to push it. If it happens, it happens. It would be nice to hit 2K for Christmas. You'd like to get to 100 subscribers. I don't think I'm subbed to you. I think I need to come and check you out. Oh, no, I am. You've changed your name. Don't. You've changed your name. I know you did say you were going to change your name. I am subbed to you. I do know who you are. Hi, Annalise. Completely threw me. Am I concerned about copper? Yes and no. Personally, I think everything has completely been blown out of all proportion because everybody likes a drama. Everyone hates change. And they all like to go, oh my God, that's it. We're going to be sued and YouTube's doing this and And I just think everyone's getting on the bandwagon. But you do have to take it seriously. And I am in a very grey area. My channel is not made for children. I don't do gaming. I don't do nursery rhymes set for children, animation set for children. If you watch some of the nursery rhyme music video things that I put on for the kids occasionally, they are set for kids. If you look at my analytics in the youngest 2 age brackets, I have never had any viewers in the youngest two age brackets. It says on all of the analytics that it is 24 and over, I think it is, or 25 and over. So it's not. And there are videos like, you know, obviously when I've got the kids here, I video things that I want the parents to see that the kids are having a good time. And the parents love watching the videos and seeing their kids having a good time. But the rest of the video is not one, that's not even aimed for the kids. That's for the parents to see what the kids are doing. And the rest of the video is me cooking, cleaning, waffling, you know, chit-chatting about stuff. It's not aimed at kids. And this 43,530 something pound fine they're talking about, actually, if you look at it, it is up to. So that's like the threshold. And if you look at how they find YouTube, they added a multiplier per video that that they had breached copper law on. So on my, I don't know, on a really good video, my 20p maybe that I've made, they can add a multiplier to that, but it'd have to be a flipping ridiculous multiplier to make it anywhere near thousands and thousands of pounds. So I don't think they're going to go for the likes of me. They're going to go for these big YouTubers who are, I think the bigger YouTubers have got problems. The big ones with several hundred subscribers. You know, if you're doing Nerf gun battles or challenges or reviewing toys or anything like that that kids will find interesting, then yes, I think if you don't say that your videos are for children, you're going to have a tricky time. For any of us just doing our day-to-day life, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. That's my personal thing on it. Now, I bet you I'm really far back on the things. I'm sorry. Where was I? You got me on the whole copper thing, didn't you? That's what it was. Got me on my copper rant. Okay, let's go back to copper. Right, there we are. Oh, bye HW100. I'm sorry, you've gone now. Yes, I can see you change your name, Annalise. Yes. Oh, your van's called Bodie, right? Still like small events, invite only a maximum of 4 or 5 fans. Oh, do you still do your small events? It's a bit special though. I always imagine, you see, every time I see your gatherings, it's like really big. Après dive is bigger than après ski. Isn't après ski yogurt? When I was a commercial diver as part of your qualification. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You've got the hiccups. Certainly has been, Pippa. There's another. Oh. Have you picked up a name someone else has got? Well said, Pippa. So my rant had some purpose, did it? Yeah, that people do dramatise. Why did I call my channel Worm's Eye View? Because as adults, we see things from what I think is a bird's eye view. We look down at everything, you know, we don't necessarily see all the magic that is still around, because we're so high up now, we've grown, we look down on everything, and we just, that's what it is. But the kids that I look after see everything from the worm's eye view. You know, they see everything from the lowest point, and so they see all the magic and everything that's still around. So they see the ice in the puddles and think it's amazing, and the bugs and everything else. So they're seeing everything from a different perspective. And us adults, you know, obviously when they're looking at us adults, they are seeing it from a worm's eye viewpoint if you look at filming and camera photography, which I actually didn't know was a thing until very recently. And I've been worm's eye view for ages, but I just thought it was like a worm's eye view. So that's why I call myself worm's eye view. Right, where have we got to? Where have we got to? Keep waffling. Come New Year, my channel will unfortunately be gone. So because it gets kicked, I'm going to lose a lot of amazing friends. Oh no, why do you think yours is going to get kicked? Is it because it's gaming? Just subbed. Yes, definitely go check each other out. Support each other, sub each other. Jojo, hello. How are the birds? Storm in a teacup. Yep, storm in a teacup. Yes, exactly. And most of us, you know, most of you lot who do vanning and RV life and travelling and repairs to your vans, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. It was Google, the parent company. Well, yes, but you know, it's Google is YouTube's owned by Google, isn't it? So yeah, it was a fine that they got. Thank you, Time Chaser. Google own everything. We're loving being on the road now. So are you on the road now? No. YouTube is not always sensible. It's not always sensible. But I think people blow a lot of YouTube things well out of proportion. Pokemon and Hot Wheels might attract kids. Yes. You see, those things might do. So those videos, if I go Pokemon hunting, I might have to either not do those videos or make those videos for kids. And very rarely does a Hot Wheel make it into my video. It's only in a shopping haul, like, you know, when Lee's been. But other than that, yeah. Other than that, I mean, there are a few videos back when I first started, which I will have to go back and put as probably kids only. But some would say children should be classed as sexually transmitted disease. It's true. Colin and I are going to run and meet up here, but he is going back to England, so that is not happening. Going to run a meet up here. Yeah, he's gone back, hasn't he? Was he due to leave back in November? No, Kathy is getting ready to go. Oh, okay, Kathy's off live, is she, in a minute? Actually, I think I've just had a notification pop up. Thank you for popping in. Insanity is hereditary. Good night, Annalise. Have a good sleep. Small channel. I don't have an option to click the rules for. No, I'm a small channel. I don't have the option to click the rules for adult or non-adult. Only upload train videos. YouTube don't make money from me. Oh, well, no, you'll be fine then. That it won't affect you. If you're not making any money on it, they're not gathering any info, so you'll be fine. Drone videos. Yeah, I don't think kids are really that interested in drone videos. Okay, Daryl, take care. Thanks for popping in. I'll speak to you later. Gambia until... Oh, that's it. He's gone to the Gambia. That was it. Then he's off down south. Hello, Tina. Oh, look at that. I've caught up. Right, I'm going to take you. Oh, my legs have seized up. Oh, my goodness. Because I've left my tea to go cold. What's all that talking? Oh, good Lord. Everything's seized up. I'm meant to be going on a 12-mile walk at the weekend. How am I going to walk if all my muscles are seized up? My neighbour's back on his drums again. I can hear him through the wall. He is learning to drum. It's actually getting quite a lot better. Honestly, quite scared and can't stop crying. I don't want to lose my friends. Well, what we're going to have to do then is get email addresses for people that you really don't want to lose contact with. And be proactive. Proactive, not reactive, is the best thing to do. So that, I mean, the people that I'm really close to on here, I have email addresses for, or I have WhatsApp or Google Hangouts. So if anything happened to my channel, because to be fair, anything could happen to your channel. I mean, literally, if YouTube was taken down tomorrow, you have to have another way to contact the friends that you've made. So the people I'm really close to on here, I have contact details for. And I'd hope that if I wanted to contact others, that between us we could kind of link up and contact. You know, for when that zombie apocalypse happens and the end of the world happens, and then really we should see. I keep going into. Did anyone ever watch that? What was that program where literally all the electronic, there was no electricity, everything went, so everything that was digital and battery powered and everything was completely wiped out. Something was triggered that wiped it all out. I can't remember what it was called. Blackout? No, I can't remember. It was a series. It was probably canned, because most of the things we watch get canned. And that was really interesting to see how people coped once everything was taken, because everything's digital, you know, so much is digital. You know, all our photos and everything. It was, I don't know, it was quite eye-opening. Right, where was I? I've been waffling again, haven't I? Oh my goodness, I've just been chit-chatting again. Okay. Sounds ridiculous. Yeah, no, I've done that one. Did Kenzie remember to get his coat? He did remember to get his coat, and I've made him wear it again today because it was chucking it down. So whether or not he comes home with it today is anybody's guess. But he did bring it home. Hi, Misty Bear. You see me with Camperman Tales. Yeah, I'm their little sister. I'm not really their little sister, but they've adopted me as their little sister. Taken me under their wing, bless them. Oh, Captain Jack, you're off, are you? All of you. Thank you so much. Yes, definitely hit the like button. Thank you. I've got someone who's back on here and I know who it is. I get no thumbs down. All my videos are fine, and then suddenly I get 2 or 3 thumbs down, like in blocks. It's like you go doof, 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 and you can tell it's one person who's got a couple of channels, and I know who it is, who's got a couple of channels. You get the, I'm going to get the odd thumbs down anyway, aren't I? You know, because not everyone's going to like it. But it's literally, it's so unsubtle. He literally goes through all my videos. All the, like, for about 2 weeks, and goes down, and he'll do it for a few days. And then he'll get bored, and then he'll stop doing it, and I'll have no thumbs down for about a month, and then he obviously comes back on YouTube and goes, oh, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. It's all interaction though, so shmee, you know, doesn't bother me. I just think it's quite funny. Where was I? Okay. Okay, Bunny. Hope college is going well. Has the most amazing Christmas song on her video. You really love that song. The parents have asked me to do a 2019 version of the 2018 kids dance thing that we all did together this year. They want a rerun of it. So we're working on it. We're working on our tinsel dancing. Oh no, you've not gone. I thought you'd gone. I have contact details. Really good idea. Don't worry about the zombie apocalypse. Worry about the idiot apocalypse. Well, yeah, exactly. Apocalypse won't happen yet. It'll be too late then to get hold of anyone. Yep, you don't wait for the apocalypse, you have to be proactive. Am I on Facebook? I am on Facebook, but I don't tend to friend many people on Facebook because it's my private profile and it gives away where I live and my family and stuff. So I don't tend to, and to be fair, I hardly ever use Facebook. Literally at the moment I'm using it every day, but that's because I'm just putting Christmas sillies on, which is something I'm renowned for amongst my Facebook friends and family. I literally go on at Christmas and put a whole load through December of Christmas sillies, or the, you know, countdown to the latest second of when Christmas is due. Yes, so keep vanishing, don't I? Right, where was I? I do not think the internet will survive the zombie apocalypse. It won't survive the zombie apocalypse. No, it won't. So we really should have, you know, other ways of contacting each other. About tortoise. I've got a tortoise on my foot. Can't go round me. Clearly has to go over me. That's how I feel about YouTube stuff. Yeah. Ah, okay. Thank you for your email. I'll have to come back and get that on the rewatch, because I can't save it here. It stopped raining. Woohoo! Okay, enjoy taking Louie out for a walk. Thanks for popping in. Walking Dead. Yeah, a bit like Walking Dead. Most. Let's see, we've all gone blurry. It's because I keep touching the screen to scroll my messages. Such a bad design. And Fear of the Walking Dead. Used to watch both of them, but they just became the same. Every month it was like the same protocol for their storyline. I was like, oh, I know what's going to happen. They're going to find somewhere, they're going to move in with these people, then they're going to bring death and destruction, and then they're going to leave. And then they'll do the same next season. Where was I? Yes, I get that worm's eye view. I suspect I know the person. Really? Oh, well, we're going to have to conflab then, because I don't think you would have that person on. David, you have my interest piqued, because that's not. I don't think you'd know the person. Okay, I'm going to have to have a conversation with you. You have that as well. You probably picked it up from us. They're like viruses. And also, and Glenda did say this to me. So Glenda Sully, I don't know if any of you watch Glenda. I've watched her since very early on, before her channel went loopy. And she has a lot of haters. And she did say to me when she did the shout, she said, I want to do a shout out, Pip. She said, but I'm just worried that you're going to end up getting a whole bunch of my psychos. And I was like, yeah, you know, that's likely to happen. But if you want to, then I appreciate it. And she did. And I've got a few really lovely people who've come over from Glenda's channel in the last month. But I've had there's potentially I've picked up some of their psychos too. They don't message, but I think they might be pressing the thumbs down button. But he has multiple accounts. Feels like torture. No college today. No college today. All right, okay. Zombieland and Zombieland 2. I think so. They're the really funny English ones. Are they the ones that is that Zombieland? I'm sure I've seen Zombieland. I must have seen Zombieland 2. Is it the one they drop kick the zombie baby and it hits the target sign? Is it that one? If not, that's a really good film, but I can't remember what it's called. Tortoise on the foot, cool thing to have. Well, as long as he doesn't poo on me, it's fine. He's walked off now. Bye, Tina. Thank you very much for popping in. Yeah, I love Glenda too. Cat, she is lovely. And to be fair, all the hate stuff that she gets, they're only saying stuff she's already openly admitted about herself in the past anyway. She's never ever hidden her history. So, agree. People are different, just the same habits. I think I know my serial thumbs downer with a similar pattern. People are different, just the same habits. I think I know. Oh, you think you know your serial thumbs down with a similar pattern. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Because they literally, you get nothing, no thumbs down, no thumbs down, no thumbs down. You have 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and then it's like they've come onto YouTube, and all of a sudden you look at your videos and back videos for about 2 weeks or something, and thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, and then you can almost watch the next day or an hour later 2 thumbs down on all the videos, 3 thumbs down on all the videos, and it is, you know, it's one person with several accounts and no life going, you annoy me, I'm gonna go doof, 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 doof. And actually all they're doing is giving me watch time and interaction. So who are they actually hurting? Not me. I'm doing really well out of it. Right, I'm hungry. I need a snackette. What can I eat? Oh, I forgot I've got this. No, I'm not having that. Oh, do you know, that was very good to me. I very nearly had gluten-free, wheat-free Christmas cake, but I'm having mince pies with my friend later. So I'm going for rice cakes with salt and vinegar, which is not as exciting in any way, shape or form. But if I'm having junk later, I'm not having it now. Oh, I have to show you what I got. I have to show you what I got from Aldi last night. These are mega, mega cute. They're a perfect little snack-it treat thing, but the kids are going to love them next week for pudding. So instead of yogurts next week, they've got look at those. Just take a look at those. Got those from Aldi, and they're reduced from £2 something to £1 something at the moment. Can't remember the exact price, I'm rubbish with prices. Mini ice cream cones. So got 4 strawberry cones with mini wafer cones, chocolate flavoured coating with strawberry flavoured ice cream and strawberry sauce. We've got 4 hazelnut cones with chocolate flavoured ice cream with chocolate flavoured sauce and roasted hazelnut pieces, and 4 mint chocolate cones with mint flavoured ice cream with chocolate flavoured sauce and Belgian chocolate pieces on. Currently on offer in Aldi. How cool are they? Hello, tortoise. And for anyone that didn't see yesterday in my video, a 2 metre long pig in blankets. Look at that. That's going on for my Christmas dinner. 2 metres long, British pork, seasoned with spices. And I'll show you the turkey. Okay, and this is the turkey breast we went for, with a peppery Cumberland pork stuffing and a spiced winter fruits pork stuffing. So that there is what we're having for Christmas dinner. I said I cheated. Looks good, doesn't it? And that's all Aldi. Yum, yum. Right. That turkey said it serves 7. It doesn't know how much meat I eat when I eat chicken or turkey. I'm not a huge meat eater as a general rule, but if you give me a chicken, a rotisserie chicken, I will literally sit and devour the entire thing. Crazy. Right, let's go back in the other room. Oh, I'm running out of arms. How am I going to do this? I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. No. Oh, I feel cheated. Oh, you've pooed on the floor, you beast. Oh, right, hold on. Excuse me. Oh. I've just dropped the rice cake. Okay, just go and get... Got to clear up the poop. I'm not actually looking at any messages right now. Sorry, I'm being really, really rubbish. hold on. Look at this. You're getting like the dangle treatment. Dingle dangle. It's left a poop on the floor. Right, let me go wash my hands. I want to eat my rice cakes, but I don't want poop rice cakes. Cool, you all seasick yet? I'm going to have so much to catch back up on. So I've not actually been reading your comments, and I've talked about like a billion different topics. Right, let's go back to messages. Okay. Where was I? You have that, Pippa. What have you got? What have you got stitching time? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you have. Oh no, I was paying attention. You have the weirdo that messages. Yes. Done all of that. Done all that. Tortoise on the foot. Done all of that. They just got withdrawals and have no life. Yes, exactly. Marmite on toast. Ooh, Marmite on toast. Okay, lunch and then off for Donda. Okay, does that mean you're off, David? Marmite them. I love Marmite. Oh, what, these? Rice cakes? No, I can't Marmite the rice cakes because there's salt and vinegar. Bye, Desmond. Oh, you're not going yet. Oh, I see. Yummy ice cream. It is so nice. Well, I've not tried it, but it looks good. Oh, you've got pizza. Well, pizza's better than a rice cake. You're off to Aldi later. Yeah, I don't blame you. Bless you. Look at the light. What's tortoise mean? Tortoise is a creature. A tortoise. You know, like a turtle, but lives on land. Hello, Andrew. Hi, Nicola. Sorry, I was ranting about stuff. Bye, Cat. You've probably gone and I've missed saying goodbye to you. Thank you for popping in. I love you too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your aunt's so unwell. That's really sad, isn't it? Oh, bless her. Oh, does yours have a name? Yes, he does. So we've got two. There's one over there who's trying to get out, but they'll just argue and fight, so he's staying in there. They're actually the school's tortoises, and I look after them at weekends and evenings. So Munch is a big one and Crunch is the little one. They don't get on very well. Oh, I caught up. That's all right then. I'm expecting to get home. Well, I know it's very sad, but hopefully it's sad for everybody else, but I hope she has a very peaceful and swift passing for her sake, because if she has no chance of getting better, as difficult as it is for everybody else, nobody wants her to suffer. Poor Kathy's having connection issues. Oh, bless her. Oh, tell her to come over to me then. Oh, bless her. Poor Kathy. Tell her to come say hi. No, they don't like each other very much. Both males, brothers, and they dominate each other. I've been on for an hour. I really can waffle for quite a long time, can't I? The most unflattering view. I can't drink my tea either because I've propped you up on my teacup. Right, I'm moving you again. I think my mission in life is to make you lot seasick. So I'm actually, for you long time watchers, whoa! Who remembers Finn, who was with me? Not little Finn that I have now, but big Finn, who left because he moved house. Well, this just get ridiculous. I'm going to go and see him and his mum at 3 o'clock. Okay, stay there. Do not move. Do not move. So my neighbour, as well, if you've been watching, is learning to play the drums. I think I've just mentioned this. He's actually getting quite good. Several points throughout the day I hear him drumming. And we've got quite a bit of rhythm going on now. It's good that I can keep a stream going. I just talk to myself. Oh no, your mum had a heart attack as well. Oh my goodness, you are going through an awful lot, aren't you? I'm so sorry. Bye, stitching time. Oh, thank you. I would love a shout out. Thank you. Little Finn's decided he doesn't like Pippa. I tell you what, the problem is with Finn is he's being dropped off at my friend Shelley's on a Monday because Mum and Dad's work hours changed. So on a Monday he goes to my friend's house because I don't have little ones on a Monday, and he struggled to go somewhere different, and he goes on his own because Beth's at preschool and Harvey's at school. And then on a Thursday he's dropped off at mine without Beth because Beth's at preschool and Harvey's at school, and he hates that difference, being dropped off without the others. But it only took half an hour to bring him around this time, which is an improvement. Thank you, Misty Bear. Great to have you join us. Thank you very much. Oh, I got 15 thumbs up. That's good. 9 people watching. Hello, 9 people. I've had to put the heater on. It's got cold again. I've just looked at the fairy lights on my tree. It's not my Christmas tree. It's my other tree. And it's looking very sad. I think they need new batteries. You haven't watched yesterday's vlog yet. Yesterday's vlog has got a bit of a dance scene because it's Christmas. It's got about a minute long tinsel dance scene with a snowman and me and some tinsel and the kids. Oh, the post. A Festivus pole. What you mean, instead of a tree? You get very narrow ones, pencil trees or something. You can be travelling. What you've got to have a little tree in Desmond. I've got a little tree in Spog on my dashboard. These aren't bad actually. Yeah, I can go days without speaking. Well, I can't. I can go hours without speaking on a Friday. But the vlogging means I do talk. But yeah, before I did vlogging, I could go all day without having spoken on a Friday. Quite therapeutic, actually. I've only seen a few episodes of Seinfeld. Not that many. I wasn't an avid watcher, but I might have to go and look for that. Sometimes it's quite nice though not to have to speak. Hi Chris. Chris, I haven't been on here for ages. I mean, I've done my vlogs, but I haven't done a live in ages. How's things up in Hull? Well, you know, Hull Woods area. Did you avoid all the flooding and all the other nastiness over the last few months? Right. That's my rice cakes done and dusted. Thing is, Bunny, some people just talk too much. Chris, now I've got my van, do you want to meet up sometime? I could come up your way. And we could have a cuppa and maybe some dinner, like a takeaway, like we used to. Chinese, like we used to do in the good old days. What do you think, Chris? You, me, a Chinese in my van. Yeah? Yeah, some years you just want to write off, don't you, and go, let's start afresh. Everyone's flooded. Oh, but you're okay. Do you live on a hill? Yes, you live on a hill. Yeah. That's kind of the benefit of where I live. All the water, I see it rushing past. Whoosh, down the hill. Quite good. Although, having said that, we are in a dip. I'm just at the top of the hill in the dip. So, yeah, if in reality, if we were to flood, I think I'd be stuffed. But I don't think. We're not really in a flood risk zone. A lot of the rivers around us, in like places like Abingdon and stuff, they've all, like the Thames has burst its banks in several places, but I'm not close enough to them for it to be too much of a problem. We've got an awful lot of fields that will flood before they hit me. Sounds fun. Let me know when you're able to come up here and we'll sort something out. Well, I just need to grab my diesel heater from a friend who said they're giving me a diesel heater, and then I need to get it fitted, and I need to go speak very nicely to Kev for that. Is Kev still here? Kev, are you still here? I need to come and visit you with my diesel heater and ask you about my inverter too, because I don't think I need what's there. I've been told by several people they don't think I need it. And then once that's sorted, then I will have heat and I won't be freezing my little buttocks off. But yes, then I can come and hit the road. And Spog, fingers crossed, is running like a dream after being at the garage and having these 2 sensors bypassed. Ah, absolute dream. In fact, the best he's probably ever run. Water rushing down the hill too. Yeah. Yep. Yes, we get... So the school floods, which is at the top of the hill, but I think because it all comes down their playground and floods into the building, because the building is that way as opposed to that way. So the water runs down, and even though they've got grates and stuff, it does flood into the building because that's where the front doors are. Whereas I'm that way on the hill with other houses, so the water rushes past me, doesn't get stuck. That's why we got rid of our grass, because, I mean, I hate the fact that we've got fake grass, but we used to have a willow tree up where the allotment is, and we didn't have the problem then because it sucked up all the water. But when the willow tree died, and it was a huge old tree, we think someone killed it, poisoned it, because it was fine one year and then it just didn't come back. So when this tree went, that's when we had real problems with our lawns, because we're kind of at the bottom of the gardens. All the water drained. I'm looking at a tortoise bum. It's just gone over the doorstep. His little bum was stuck in the air. So yeah, then we had to ditch our lawn because it was just a swamp for most part of the year. Excuse me. At the time we had the dog, and of course he was weeing on it, and all the surface water, and then the kids going out there playing on the surface water. It was just a mess. Just couldn't use the garden. This year, emotionally, mentally, physically, all over. Yeah, you just want to start a whole new year. They're hilly, but we don't really have water near here. Overlooking the Spey Valley, most of the moray would be underwater before we flood. Do you like King of the Castle, David? Bit cold for camping in a can. Camping in a can. Yeah. Unless I'd have to park outside your house, and then I'd have to nickel your electrics and send my electrics through your house and put my fan heater on. But yeah, I am done for a bit. I said to Lee I wasn't doing any more this side of Christmas. The last one I did was a few weeks back, when I was with Billy and his friends and his wife and Darren and Keith, and we went to the lakes. And I have to go back and do the lakes. I have to go back. For more than just a weekend too. Time for yesterday's vlog. Go on, Bunny, go see yesterday's vlog. Did you gauge your petrol mileage? Check that if they bypass the sensors. No. So Brian, the thing is, there was this aftermarket, and I think I might film it. I might go and film it today and show people. There's an aftermarket box on top of the van's engine. Some sort of performance turbo, something like that, that's supposed to give it more power. And it wasn't there when the van was made. It's aftermarket. And he's unhooked that and completely bypassed it. And that's helped. And then it was telling us there was water in the fuel filter. Now, I changed the fuel filter and I emptied everything out and I sealed it and I tightened it and I've put it all back. And they've checked and they said there's no water. So the sensor's duff. So what we need to do is I can either pay and have the water sensor replaced. But it just seems like a pointless bit of kit, really. Or not. And that other thing, turbo sensor thing, was aftermarket anyway. So I don't really feel I need it. But yeah, I should. I don't actually know how to check my fuel. Someone say poisoning trees. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm completely innocent. I have no idea what you're talking about. It wasn't me. Yes, it drives me crazy. And to be fair, I don't see why anybody would poison the tree deliberately, because it's of no benefit. Nobody was going to get that land or anything like that. But I will be honest with you, the tree was a well-established, very old willow that was healthy, and then it was dead within a matter of months. So I think somebody in the area poured something that they shouldn't have poured around the roots of the tree, maybe because they didn't want to pour it down the drain. They were trying to get rid of something, I don't know, but I think that's what they did, and killed the tree. I have no proof of that. You're getting me in double. Oh my god, that's like people's nightmare, that is. No, they live up the hill. Oh, they live up the hill. Are you going to leave this stream up at all? Yes, I'll leave the stream up. Oh, thank you. Yes, no, I will leave the stream. I never take my streams down. I leave them up. Looks like Finn is so sweet, isn't he? He's had his hair cut. I miss his curls. You want the Santa puppet? I can get the Santa puppet. Beep, 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 beep. Who wants a Santa puppet? Pippa Reindeer. Yeah, I know, right? This is why I'm so tired at the end of it. My brain is frazzled from creativity. Nobody needs Pippa and double. Lee will tell you that. Oh, you lot don't have to live with me. My goodness, an hour and 20 minutes nearly, people. An hour and 20 minutes. I'm looking at these lights on this tree slowly fading to nothing. They're just pound shop twinkly lights that you just put the batteries in. And they're like, I have no power left. I'm tired. It's been so long and so good to see you. Oh, thank you. I don't put up with you at all. You know, you need to come somewhere and vent these things. And it sounds like you're going through a rubbish time. You know, bit of humanity is what is needed. A little bit of kindness. It sounds like you just need that little bit of kindness and you need a break. Yeah, you can shut me up. Yeah, it's true, actually. Yeah, you lot can just shut me up, just not watch me if I get annoying. Oh my goodness. What is the time? My clock's still on the wonk. What's that? 1:45? 1? 2? Somebody tell me what the time is, please, that's not got a wonky clock. I could get up. So it makes things really hard. So to have somewhere I can come and chill means so much to me. Explain. Well, you know me. Autism is my life. And you know what? This is the thing. Autism or not, what you're going through is really, really hard. And like I say to my boys, autism just makes it that bit harder, and it means that you just have to work that bit harder at everything. And pretty much everyone who knows me has said, I don't know where you boys get it from, Pip. Yeah, you know, my mum's always said she if there had been cams and stuff like that when I was younger, she would have taken me there. Oh, my lights have just gone weird. Whoa, what's going on with my lights? The ghost. And that's, again, it's probably why I'm not good in big groups. I've never been diagnosed, but I know I'm quirky and I know I have a lot of traits, and both my boys are on the spectrum. So, you know, and Lee, pretty certain he is too. We're just a very, you know, autistic house. Well, that's fine. The world is made better by autistic people, I think. A lot of interesting things wouldn't be happening in this world without autistic people. We rock. High five. Yeah, Finn smiling after half an hour. That was such an achievement. Okay, 1:30. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Brian, thank you for telling me the time. That's not really helpful, is it? If it's 5:30, I'll go back to bed. I literally, for those of you who have come into this stream late, didn't come in at the beginning, I have literally slept the morning away. I have no idea how it happened. I saw Lee and the boys out this morning from my bed. Admittedly, I didn't get out of bed. Brendan bought me a cup of tea. I drank my cup of tea and I thought I'll have a lay-in. At 9:45, I think it was, I was like, oh, I need to get up. Oh, I've had a nice lay-in. And the next thing I know, it's 11:30 and I've literally slept the morning away. That's why I've written today off. I'm just going to sit and do nothing. To be fair, it's not like my house is a pigsty. You lot see me clean every day. It's not like I leave my house to fester. It can be left a day. Yeah, there's a lot of people going through a lot of rubbish. I have no idea what the lights were doing. I think it's a ghost. My music is very loud. I know, right? Isn't that annoying? So when I do my editing, the difference between the music and the speech is way off. And I have brought the music level right down, and it's still so much louder than the volume of the speech. So then I knock the speech right up, and it doesn't level out. It's like adverts on TV. You know, like, you know, an advert comes on, it's always so much louder than the program. I don't know. And I don't think it used to be like that. I think it's just the tool seems to, maybe on an update, it's got a wonk on. I don't know. But I had noticed that, and it's very annoying. You could be listening to it, and then all of a sudden the music blares when I put the music on. Anyone who uses Kilmora, is it Kilmora? Kindmaster. I'm thinking of Filmora. Oh no, that's what I used to use. Kindmaster, something like that. If you know how to knock the volume down on music that is not backing music, that is the main music, I would appreciate it. Yeah, you see, I can adjust the sound on my vlogs. They have this thing, so the music, you can have it ducking, so I guess that means it's ducking behind the speech. So you knock the speech up and you knock the volume of the music down, and that means that you can regulate it. But when I've got no speech and just music over something like that little dance scene, that makes it really tricky, because the music is always really, really loud. Maybe I should just put it on ducking even when it's the main thing, rather than trying to adjust the volume of the actual music. as it is. Maybe I should put it on ducking, even though it's not. I'm not having speech over the top, and see if I can adjust it better that way. But yeah, I'd noticed there's a huge difference between my talking and then that bit of music that comes in. Okay, Bunny, have a great, great day. And, oh, I will see you very soon. Oh, Daisy. You literally don't watch TV anymore. I have. I follow on YouTube. Pain. Oh, okay. Yeah, do you know what? I say, adverts and TV and stuff, but TV, we don't watch. I put some TV on for the kids at nap time, so I put something called Tiny Pop on, and they have some kids programs like Ollie and Moon and stuff like that. And then I put CITV on after school just for now for the big kids, and that has things like Mr. Magoo and Mr. Bean cartoons and that kind of stuff. But Lee and I download what we watch. So Lee likes a lot of American shows, so there are various things that we will get. So he gets like anything superhero, like Batwoman and Supergirl and The Flash and all those sorts of things he gets. The things he gets that I watch are Ghost Adventures, Ghost Chasers, Ghost something. It's the Taps team. So those two programs. Anything with Josh Gates in, because I love anything Josh Gates does. Anything that's kind of archaeological, sort of mysteries of the world, sort of ancient Egypt, Mayan temples, kind of documentary stuff he'll download for us. Young Sheldon, Friday night Young Sheldon, we watch that. Those are the only things I actually watch. It's probably, 3 things a week that I watch. Lee also gets hold of things that he likes. They're car programs, like various restoration programs where they take people's cars away and they do them up, and that person's been really poorly or has had something really unfortunate happen or whatever. Oh, I tell you what we have been watching actually, because the series has just come out on, is it on BBC? Tortoise has come back in. Faceplant. And that is the repair shop, which is in a barn in some place in the UK, and people bring in their old toys or old things, watches or what have you, and they have specialists that are either sort of people that do woodwork restoration or metal restoration or saddlers or toy repairers. They have like painting restoration people, and people bring in their things, and they've always got such a nice history. It was their great grandparents, or there's some like really heartfelt meaning. It's quite tear jerking. You listen to some of the stories, and they want it restored because it's falling into such a state of disrepair that it's going to end up falling apart completely, and they want to preserve the history and the links to it. So they bring it in, and these people repair it and give it a second life, basically. Really sympathetically repaired, really well done. And we're really enjoying that. We've been watching a few of those each evening. But that's really the only TV. If I watch something, it's YouTube, in all honesty. Thanks, Bunny. Have a great day too. Feel more, but I spend ages getting the levels right. Yeah, do you know what? That's the other thing I've noticed. It sounded absolutely fine in my editing tool, David. And then I go onto YouTube and you can't hear the speaking. And I'm like, I know I had that set right because I test it. Because that is something, it's blind views. That's what it is. Blind views nagging me because of his sight issues. His hearing is so more, intense that I think about that. I think about making sure you can hear the words without the music overpowering. How come I get my first phone call this week while I'm trying to watch your stream? It's what they call Sod's Law. That's what it is. Has the turtle escaped? No, I've put the tortoise out because they were fighting. So one of them is out and he's having a really big... What I've started doing is, for the most part, having one out and one in the tank, and then I rotate them because they're just scrap all the time. All the time. Hello, Schofield. I don't know what that says. I'm sorry. Bye, David. I think I've probably missed you, but bye. Have a good Donda. Normal TV is filled with absolute boring, dribbling, annoying. It actually hurts my brain. This is going to sound really silly, but it does actually hurt my brain. Normal TV physically makes my head hurt. Lime scale. I thought I'd emptied the kettle. Have you and Lee seen the Mandalorian? No, Lee's been watching Mandalorian. I haven't seen it. But Lee's been watching it. Baby Yoda. I know it's not Baby Yoda, but like little baby. It's so cute. Oh, right. Okay. Thank you very, very much. I'm having that problem with YouTube too. Seems fine in my editor. YouTube, the voice is quiet. Yeah, I know, right? I just don't understand it, because you do all that editing and then it's changed when you actually put it up. Yeah, we got rid of Sky as well, Brian. We literally only had it for the kids, and you know, the boys are getting older now, and to be fair, they watch YouTube all the time. I do pay for Amazon Prime because I order a lot of things from Amazon. So to pay £78, whatever it is, a year, and get most of my postage free and get to watch the TV stuff as well is fine. And Kenzie really makes a lot of use out of Amazon Prime's TV. We've watched a few things, like when the Top Gear guys went to, they did their own, they were taken over, weren't they, by Amazon, and they did, it wasn't Top Gear, what was it? They did whatever, Grand Tour. You know, that's when I paid for it. I was like, I want to see Grand Tour, so that's when we paid for it. But that's the only thing we have. We don't have Netflix or Sky or anything like that, because we're just not, I mean, Lee likes to have something on. I mean, Lee needs some sort of a visual stimulation. He does. That's what he needs. He needs either the telly on, he needs YouTube on, he needs music, he needs a gadget in his hand. Lee can't just sit and be. He has to have something at him. And that's where we differ, because and there are times that he will sit and play one of his handheld games, and then I can sit and read, because some evenings I just think, enough now, you've had like 3 or 4 or 5 different things on, and you'll go, should we put another on? I go, I'd really like to read, because I just don't want that noise anymore coming. But we never actually sit and watch TV. Never sit and, I'm not scheduled by what time something's on, and I don't have it on as background noise. People say, oh, just put it on as background noise. I'm like, oh my god, I couldn't cope with background noise. But I think it's because I've got the kids. Any additional noise just stresses me out. So trying not, but that's goes a completely blank channel. Maybe a troll. Okay, righty-ho. Good to know, thank you very much. If it causes any trouble, have I got any... Oh, David's gone, hasn't he? I was going to say, have I got anyone in here who is a mod? So I'm not sure how to... As long as they don't cause any trouble, it's fine. If I start getting any trouble... To be fair, we're coming up to an hour and a half, sort of 2 hours. And I always find, once you come towards the 2-hour mark, you start getting bombarded by trolls. But as long as that person isn't them, it's fine. Where was I? George, hello, George. Hello from the USA. Well, hello from the UK. How are you? Make me a mod and I will cover you. Thank you, Brian. I don't think I can actually... Hold on, let me see. I'm pretty certain I can't do it from my phone. I've tried to do this. Unless they've changed anything, I can't do it from my phone. No, it's not letting me. No, I actually can't do it from my phone, so I'll have to go online and make you a mod. But I would happily have you as a mod. Thank you very much. So, most innocent one ever. You were Harry Cuthbert. Is your name Cuthbert? Because I can't keep calling you the most innocent one ever. Was Cuthbert, or is Cuthbert, your actual name? I feel like I could then call you something that's not quite so long. Actually caught up with the chat. That makes a change. I'm so far behind normally. Oh, your last name is Cuthbert. So I can call you Cuthbert then. That just seems easier. You get called Custard. Yeah. I used to get called Cinderella because my last name is Ashton. And so it was Ashes. Not very creative, really. But yeah, some people, to annoy me. There's never a nickname. They just wanted to annoy me. So who have we still got in the chat? Got 9 people, apparently. 8 people. Oh no, I've lost someone. It's funny, I never really look at those bits at the top. I'm going to say hello, following you for a few months, love your channel. Thank you very much. And I'm going to completely butcher your channel name. Ceridwen? Now, are you Welsh? That sounds like a Welsh name. Ceridwen? Have I pronounced that right? You really need a mod these days. Yeah, do you know, I have got mods, but none of them are on here at the moment. I've probably got about 6 or 7 mods, but none of them are currently in the chat. Hello, HW100. We're still here. Princess Pippa is Cinderella. Yeah, you see, so I am kind of... Yeah, Blind Views then nicknamed me Princess Pippa. I've never been a princess in my life. Ceridwen. Oh, okay. Okay, brilliant. Thank you. I need to try and remember that. Ceridwen. So is that Welsh? Or is that something else? It's got a very Welsh sound to it. Ceridwen. It's nice. I like it. What does it mean? Does it have a meaning? Excuse me, I'm sniffing. It is Welsh, but you're not Welsh. See, I know my Welsh sounding. You're royalty in my book. A right royal pain in the butt. It is my day off today. Yes, it is my day off. I don't work Fridays. She's a Welsh goddess, which I am also not. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to go and do a bit of Googling. Happy to be a mod if you ever want and I get stuck, but it just depends on time zones. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Yeah, I can't make anyone mods on my phone. I have to do it all on the laptop. So next time I get my laptop out, or I might be able to do it if when I've come off of this, if I actually go into YouTube, not on the app, but go through it on my browser on my phone, I should be able to do it. But you can't log into your like your Creator Studio. There's not a Creator Studio app as such. There is a YouTube Creators app, but it doesn't have all the stuff that you need, like, you know, the mods bit and security stuff. It just kind of has video maintenance. It's very weird. Very weird. You can do it on a phone, but it's not obvious how it works. Well, you'd think you should be able to do it, but I've held my finger down on that person's name, which is how you'd normally do it. You'd click on them on the laptop. It's so nice to make so many friends with the same interests. So do you do van trips? I need to go and check out. Are you a channel or are you just a watcher? I need to go and check you out at the end of this. But yeah, the van life is new to me. So the end of August, I got Spog. And I know I've picked up a whole new kind of group of watchers who are interested in the van stuff I do. And that's come to a bit of a standstill because it's coming to Christmas and because it's so cold and I don't have the heating. Oh, excuse me, that's laziness. Oh, but yeah, as soon as the weather's picked up again, that'll be it. Or as soon as I got my diesel heater fitted, that will be me. That will be me back out on the road again because I have so much I need to see. It might yeah, it might depend on the phone actually. Just a watcher, but I watch lots of YouTube. No van, just love the lifestyle. Oh, well, I'm glad you're enjoying my trips. Yeah, I do like to just go out and have a wander. I'm somewhere between, because I don't van dwell, you know, I'm not one of the full timers. My channel's very mixed. So I've got some people are interested in my daily life. I've got some people are interested in the childcare aspect of it. I've got other people that like my walks with my sister, my hikes, and I've got other people that like the van stuff. So I've got like a real eclectic channel going on. And some people have said, "Oh, you should really have separate channels." But I'm like, I've worked this hard to get this channel to over 1K, and it's not the income. I get every 4 months I get about £70 in ad revenue, but it's nice. It's just a little bonus. Do you know what I mean? It pays for a bit of the petrol to or the diesel for the van, or was kind of helping me cover my P.O Box. I'm actually shutting my P.O Box down. They want £183 for me to renew the P.O Box for 6 months, and I can't justify it at the moment. I'm still paying Spog off. I'm paying Lee back for Spog. I've got about 3/4 of the money I borrowed left to pay him back. So I'm going to just shut the P.O Box down because I don't really get enough post to warrant keeping it. I get a couple of bits every few months. So I'm actually going to ring them later and shut the P.O Box down, because £183 is a lot of money for 6 months for a box that's not being used. Maybe when the channel gets bigger again, then I'll, again. But if it gets bigger, then I might consider it again. You came over from Campervan Tales. You see, I remember doing shout outs to get Campervan Tales above the 1K mark, and now they've just gone whoosh. I think I don't know how many they're at now, but yeah, they kind of overtook me very quickly. George Whitmore, hope to see you on my channel called Camping Around the States. Oh, okay, you're off of the Facebook group. So are you on the Facebook group? Are you on Outdoor TV Facebook group, or are you a different channel group on Facebook? I do a lot of camping, and I see you have started in your van. Yes, okay, George. Now I will definitely come and check out your channel, because I am really, I love watching the camping. The only thing I'm not so keen on the American camping channels is anything that involves the guns and the knives. It's like I'm not really interested in the guns and the knives. And I've noticed on the outdoor channels in America, a lot of channels are very big on the guns and the knives. And that's just not something I can relate to. I have a knife for whittling, and I have a knife for using for cutting things, but I don't go out and kill my own food or anything like that. But I know in America, that's very big, that whole proper out in the bush, catching your food. And I have no problems with it. Seriously, if I had to catch my own food and kill my own food, I would be a vegetarian. I did used to be a vegetarian, and I would be a vegetarian because I wouldn't be able to do it. And I think that's quite hypocritical of me to be eating something that I couldn't actually go out and get myself. So I have no issues with that, but it's something I find very difficult to watch, especially when I see people skinning rabbits and things like that. I just find that really, really difficult. So a lot of the American channels I do enjoy watching, but some of them I have to stop when they start on the hunting stuff. So if I vanish for periods of time, it will be because you're hunting. But I don't know if that's something you do or not. I don't know. You love the dogs. Oh, I know. They've got such lovely those dogs are so well behaved. They really are. I'm really looking forward to meeting Bay. Nab was just a dream. I tell you what, you wouldn't know he was well, you wouldn't know he's a puppy, obviously, but he's such a good dog. You don't really like driving, more of a zip to the shops. I used to get really bored driving, but now I know I'm driving off to do something in Spog, and I really enjoy driving Spog. I love it. Don't pay him back. Lee would not be very happy about that. You grow your channel. I think your style is really developing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you watch any? I do. I watch an awful lot, Brian, of the RVers. I'm really bad at remembering channel names, but the usual, the usual ones that are on Blind Views channels and what have you. I watch quite a lot of those, and I do follow things like the Lollapalooza, and I follow I was watching Heatseeker Bus. I know he's Canadian, but I was watching him at the van build, so I was kind of keeping an eye on some of those things. Yeah, the whole thing with the states kind of confuses me when they talk about the states and how big a state is as well. Amazes me, like, you know, we as a country, as a whole, you know, island can fit in, you know, a state this many times. I don't really mind the fact that people hunt and do what they need to survive. Watch it with brother. Yeah, that's how I am. Yeah, I have. You don't like guns or knives, just me and my dog. Excellent, George. Well, I'll be on your channel, no problem then. That's perfect. That's the only thing that makes me nervous about American camping channels. I've got caught out a few times. It's like it's a camping outdoorsy channel, and then there's like been dead deer and things. So I'm like, oh, I can't watch it. I'm sorry. It's just a different lifestyle, I know, and I know it is much more kind of prolific way of life with the homesteads, and I suppose it's just a different way of life. But no, I can't do guns. Scare the hell out of me, if I'm honest. My boys will do like the rifle ranges to get sweets at the fair, and I can't even do those guns. They scare the poo out of me. Lilman or Littleman? Hello. Oh, hold on 1 second. Entertain yourselves. That's my door. Hold on. Hello. Come in. How are you? Good.
I didn't know whether I'd catch you home.
Yes, I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, and then I ended up sleeping in for most of the morning.
Oh, how nice. Do you like children today?
No, I did work on Friday.
Oh, how lovely. That's lovely. Yes, absolutely. Oh, yes, I'll feel the same. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
You've got to be in it to win it.
I know. I was quite surprised.
That's the railway one.
Right, okay.
And that's the Worcester one. There's an instruction there. I think it's not valid until next year.
Right, okay.
So anyway, it's got the instructions there. You just have to.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much.
No, not at all. They're very generous. I like to. I used to be a lady in the village that used to work for them.
Okay.
And she put me in touch and got me started off. But I like to meet you, and they're always really generous.
Oh, brilliant.
Family some pictures. They're really nice.
Yeah, no, that's lovely. Well, that would be brilliant. Thank you very much.
Good, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much. Brilliant.
I'm today. Yes, so I didn't realise you did work for us.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because I do a 35-hour week the rest of the time, 8 till 6.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So
I can imagine. I love this. Not front.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of people that
Yeah.
it's quite annoying for a lot of people, but there's also a lot of parents who do Fridays.
Yeah, a lot of people they sort of they do take some time, don't
Yeah,
they?
but my doctor and dentist and all the people that I would like to be working on a Friday don't work on a Friday either.
Oh, really?
Which is quite annoying,
But
but
it is when you
know,
run so.
they're just doing what I'm doing, so
Yeah,
I don't blame them.
No, that's right. Yeah, I think it's quite civilised. Yeah, that's right. Oh, well done you.
Oh,
That's good.
yeah.
I put all mine into 1 week, all my official week.
Yeah.
So that's good. But the trouble is, of course, is unofficial, unpaid.
Yeah, I used to do Avon
Yeah. So
with the box.
yeah. No, well, I call that my work. I call that my week's work. That's all that. But the other stuff is like voluntary stuff. I've just been to Brooks University. I do a bit of stuff for them, research or as a patient partnership, which is really interesting. But it's all time consuming.
Yeah.
You can bet your life you've got something else going on, like this afternoon I've got those to do something. So I thought, I forgot it was on.
Yeah.
So until somebody sent an email saying, looking forward to seeing you next week.
What we're committed to.
Yes, but never mind. Never mind. But there's a reason. Anyway,
Lovely, thank you. Enjoy very much.
I don't think there's any time scale on the.
Okay, I'll have a little look through them. That's brilliant. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good Christmas.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no, I left them out there because she left them with me yesterday, and I did message her mum and say it's there. Okay, thanks, bye. I'm back. I'm back. Were you talking amongst yourselves? Okay, that's a bit confusing. Oh, hold on. This is me, I don't ask these things. She sent me a message saying I'd won the Alexa. Whoa. Yeah, she sent me a message saying I'd won the Alexa, so I've been expecting that I was getting an Alexa. But it would appear I've won 2 things. I've won a complimentary ticket for 2 adults and 4 children to the Buckinghamshire Railway Centre in Quainton. And I have never been there. Complimentary ticket. Excludes Halloween and Christmas trains. So I've got a year to use that. That would be fun. So that could be something I could do in the holidays with the kids. Like the summer holidays or something. I'll do that when it's sunny and warm. Sure, they'll love that. Go on a train ride. Take my nephew with me as well. It's 4 kids. That's quite good for 4 kids. And the other thing, I've won 2 things. The other thing I've won is tickets to Wadston Manor. I am actually a National Trust member. Tickets for up to 2 adults and 2 children between March the 25th and October the 25th at Wadston Manor, not during the Christmas season. Well, that's kind of obvious if it's between March and October. So yeah, it is for 2 adults and 2 children for the grounds and the house. So even though I am actually a National Trust member, I could maybe take someone with me who's not a National Trust member, and we could go out for the day, and I could treat them to a trip around Wadston. Have to do that. And I got a Christmas card. Oh, it's a shame about the Alexa. I was quite looking forward to having music in my kitchen, but I've got 2 day trips, which, you know, is actually awesome. There we are. Dancing fairies. Right, let's see what you lot are all up to. What's been going on while I've been chit-chatting on my doorstep? Where was I? Oh, his Blind View's popped in. Did I just see his name? Okay. Okay. I think things to do with my guns can be okay when they're used for sport, like clay pigeons and marksman. Oh, couldn't be involved in any killing. Yeah, it's mainly pictures that I have to while camping. I definitely need to go and check out your channel. Dad's boss has a massive property with cows, and my dad had the guts to knock one of them on the head just to get meat from it. It was like, what the hell? That's not cool at all. Yeah, I just couldn't. I'd be a rubbish farmer. Bananas at me. Freaks the bananas at me. That must be difficult. The worst part was he stood there laughing after he knocked on. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to cope with that. Oh, the Ashes in April. Hello. Sorry, I did vanish. Camper Van Tales. Hello, you're back again. Short term because it's off to the vet. Okay. Hence why I don't watch a lot of horror. I don't mind horror. I'm not so into crime. Yes, sorry, Blind Views. I had to go and answer the door. Sorry. How are you, Sir Blind Views? Subscriber, thanks for your content. Love your dogs. What do you call your dog with the white face? I can never catch it. Tall. Yeah, that's right. I've got them out the right way. The one with the white face is Tor. The one with the black face is Rum. Nab is the little one. And now the very little one is Bay. There you go. Yeah, so I've won things. It's not what I thought it was. I was really looking forward to an Alexa in my kitchen, but that's fine. I've got a trip on a railway, and I've got Wadston Manor. So that's cool. Pigtails getting done. Pigtails getting done? I've been on for nearly 2 hours, people. A little better now. I get to chat with you. Oh, you smooth talker, Blind Views. Got to watch it. We have a bearded collie. I have a bearded dragon. Not as easy to walk. Your Alexa was in the cupboard after you heard it spies on you. Yeah. My Alexa's in the bedroom and we do our lights and stuff with it. And to be honest, that's fine. I don't have an issue with Alexa. I mean, she can spy on me all she likes, but she's really not going to find anything interesting out. My life is not that interesting. And I spy my own life. I bug my own life by putting it on Facebook. Tell you what, I really don't understand how vets do their job when it comes to euthanasia. Yeah. This is the thing. Vets are very, they're amazing people. See, I think I could probably euthanize in that way, give the injection, because you're doing it for the best reasons and it's very peaceful. Euthanasia is when I've seen several of my pets in the past having to be put to sleep, it's so peaceful. There's no fighting or anything. It's just they go to sleep. But yeah, when we're all sobbing, this is why I couldn't work. When Brendan was in Skaboo, I had several people say to me, you're a nursery nurse, why don't you just do the extra bit of training and come be a nursery nurse in special care baby unit? And I said to them, I'd be rubbish, especially if a baby didn't make it, I would be in tears, I'd be awful. And they said, actually, we do cry, and we do cry along with the parents. And they said to me, it just shows you're human. But when I start crying, you can't stop me. Once those floodgates are open, I'm sobbing and I'd be useless. I'm meant to be supporting the family and I'd be sobbing my heart out. You have a beard. Are you my pet blind views? I have a bearded rocker. I thought we were sharing. Well, she can listen to my bedroom antics if she likes, if that's what floats her boat. She doesn't flip and listen to me at any time when I speak to her. Lee has to shout at her. I think she's got a thing for Lee and she doesn't like me. I haven't seen this. See, this is the thing. I don't watch enough TV. I haven't seen the Robbie Williams Alexa advert. I need to go and Google it. It's like doctors, they see death so much. I think you would get to a point where you would harden a bit to it because you do it every day. The other thing is, it's why I could never work with kids in care and stuff like that, or social services. I've had a few people say I should do that as well. But again, I just don't think I could, because I would just worry about those kids all the time. Good job we keep some of our antics private, Pip, RE the dogs. What are we referring to here, Daryl? Antics private, RE the dogs. I think I might know what you're talking about. Stand watching families break down. It must be really heartbreaking. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I thought you might like that because I know you watch the Bake Off. Yeah, good lamination on your chocolate. I love that picture. It was amazing. I literally want to pull it out of the screen and eat it. It was that good. In fact, I might have licked the screen a little bit. When my Missy Pearl got keto, that's a big word. Home, I made her comfortable and let God take her when he and her were ready for her to go to heaven. Yeah, see, I'm all for that as well. But I know some of these things can take. It's fine if it's quite quick. But sometimes these things are not quick, and that's when I find it very difficult. So for an example, I picked up the hedgehogs last night from the rescue centre and released them in the garden. And while I was there, I asked about the pheasant, which I found when the boys were paintballing about 3-4 weeks ago. And that pheasant was in a right old state when I picked it up, and I wrapped it up in a towel, and I really wasn't sure if it was going to survive. I didn't think it would survive, but it did perk up. And anyway, when I spoke to them last night, they said they'd had to euthanize it, but they said it was very, very thin, and it had an infection in its face, its beak, and its eye. And when I saw it, it was, it was in a ditch, well, not even in a ditch, on the side of the road, in a lay-by-bit, in a single track lane where it was very nearly squashed by a lorry. And And the fact it was so thin, it had obviously been suffering for quite some time with this infection, unable to eat. And I just think being in pain, in a dangerous spot without the strength to move out of that danger, huddled in the pouring rain in a mud-filled, swampy thing with an infection that means you can't eat or see, you know, by the end of that day, I had taken it and they'd euthanized it. And I just think that's a kinder way in some cases than the suffering. You know what I find funny? That people thank her. I find that hilarious. We are so blooming British. What, thank the vets? Yeah, we do. But I thank them. Even the guys at the rescue place, like I said to them, well, thank you for trying your best and thank you for putting him out of his misery, you know, for not letting him suffer. So that's what I say to them. I do thank them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Daryl. That's what I was thinking. That's one of those things that make you go, One of those things that make you go, comments. Comments. Naughty. No, Alexa. We thank Alexa. She's a robot. What was that? No, Alexa. What did I say? Oh, thank Alexa. I have been known to thank Alexa. Yeah, because we are so British. She turns the lights off and they say thank you. And sometimes you go, Alexa, thank you. And she goes, you're welcome. But yeah, you have to thank her. It's about my cousin was going through cancer. On his last day, Mum went to be in hospital with my aunt the next day. She got phone that he had passed. Yeah, see, cancer's not... See, I look at my nan and I look at how long she suffered, you know, being fed, being crippled in a bed, being bathed, and, you know, she couldn't even take herself to the toilet. She had no dignity left. She was being cleaned up and just waiting, you know, and given morphine and waiting for that time to come. And it took about 4 days in the end. But before that, every time I walked out of there, I was like, please let her not be, you know, please let's get the phone call. Please let's get the phone call. And, you know, the doctors did that thing where it was, they give them the morphine, which, you know, means that basically we're helping them, but we're not helping them because you're not allowed to help them. But as soon as she was on the morphine for 4 days, she was gone. And it was the kindest thing, you know, she was just beyond. And she was, I mean, you know, she was 90. She was never going to get better. Alexa loves salt water. Really? You throw it in the sea. You thank your Alexa too. It's what we do. Hiccups. You got hiccups? Love my headwear. Yeah, look at that. I've got branches growing out of my head. I need to wash my hair. It's disgusting, but I haven't done it. In fact, I might go and do that. I might end the stream now at 2 hours. Go and wash my hair because in 3/4 of an hour, I am going to go and see Rachel and Finn. So I should probably wash my hair, shouldn't I? Make myself look a little bit more human. And then I've got to dry it and straighten it. Very, very wedding-y. Yeah. See, there we go. I need to change that tree. It's still got its autumnal stuff on. But to be fair, it was Easter for most part of the year. And put my little wintry, Christmassy stuff on there. We have had 7 dogs and we had to have every one of them put to sleep. I'm the worst for hanging on to them. But there comes a point when you cannot let them suffer. Yeah, we had a dog when I was growing up. She was 16. And she was turning into skin and bones. My mum kept saying every day, I wish she'd just go out into the garden, lay in the sun, and then pass. And she just would not let go. She just wouldn't let go. And, you know, she was weeing everywhere, pooing everywhere. She'd choke every time she got up. She'd have this horrific coughing fit, which would make her collapse every time she stood up. And in the end, it did get to a point where, like, we had to make that decision. It was just too much. Hi, Jojo. I think I'm going to go in a minute. So you've come back, bless you, and I'm going to be popping off. Just going to sort this mop out before I go and see my friends. Alexa loves the ocean. I've never heard that Alexa likes the ocean, but I'm sure several people have lobbed her in the past. Have a good one. Thanks for having me and putting up with it. Like I said, we don't put up with you. We enjoy your company. A lot of life happened since then. I have to say, since he was 4 months old, he's been feeling poorly. When he was 7.5, he was diagnosed. Yeah, this is the thing. Some people are born very sickly as well. My sister Jackie, I mean, she was in and out of hospital. And if something's going to go wrong, you know, if she's going to get ill, and then it's not just ill, you know, it's something pretty major. And she was the runt of the litter. No, but she was the sickly one. My cousin is a vet, and she says 1 week hanging on with a dog is 1 week not enough for the owner, and 1 week too long for the dog. Yeah, that's how I tend to look at it. Sometimes you just have to make that decision, don't you? It's just so hard. Well, if anyone's going to throw an Alexa, throw it in my direction, because I want music in my kitchen. Don't lob it in the sea. Lob it in the post. We need to catch up again sooner, my friend. We do. I know. I should really do. What is it about my sister? Everyone's got a thing for my sister. You know, it's been the same ever since I was little. She was the one with the boobs and the confidence. And I was the quiet, big sister that was just like the one you talked to if you had your problems, and everyone fancied my sister. Oh, Amjad, you're coming in. And I'm literally about to go. I'm literally going to go and wash my hair. That sounds like such a cop-out, doesn't it? Sorry, Amjad, I'm going to go and wash my hair. I seriously am going to go and wash my hair. Get a Bluetooth speaker. It doesn't spy on you. Yeah, I've got a Bluetooth speaker up there. But that means I've got to have all the music on the phone rather than on my Google. Oh, and my power's virtually out on my phone. I need to go and charge my phone up. Jackie is almost as pretty as you. Oh, you're good. You're so good. That was a very good comeback, that was. You saved yourself there. But yeah, she was always the one they were interested in. Oh, people, we'd go off places and the boys would ask, you know, could I put in a good word with my sister? Yeah. It's fine. I've got Lee. It's fine. But, you know, it has always been the way. The tortoise has pooed on my floor again. Hold on 1 second. Seriously, would you stop pooping? You can't have any poop left. Don't walk in it. That's disgusting. Thank you. Mucky oik. Right, I'm going to go and wash my hair, people. Thank you so much for watching my live stream. First one in ages. You're meeting Jackie next year. I know, Daryl. She's going to turn you straight, isn't she? Have you warned Keith? Mwah! Love you guys. See you later. Let me know if and when you're planning. I will come up your way springtime, Chris. Definitely come up your way springtime. You and your sister had a Marcia-Jan relationship. Don't know them, but we probably did. No, we don't war. We used to not like each other at all when we were growing up. We were very different people. But we get on fine now. Thank you for coming to my stream. You lot are lovely. Bye. Oh, Brady Bunch. Yeah, we don't have Brady Bunch here.